hermano anda al pedo. La quiere mamarse.
𝐂𝐥𝐚𝐧𝐬's discovered that 𝐂𝐥𝐚𝐧𝐼's been cutting the purity of her cocaine, and he sent his people to kill her. Get to 𝐂𝐿𝐴 and bring her in. She's got nowhere else to go.
I asked the rebels to send a vehicle for us.
But now that he's gone, the farmers in 𝐂𝐿𝐴 are taking back control of cocaine production. It's still small, but they'll get back on their feet.
Buenas, amigo. Here's your copter.
I'll pilot. Call the rebels for a diversion.
I copy, amigo. A fire team will move into position.
Looks like they're feeling froggy. Clear over here. We rattled their cage. You guys all good? Damn, I love this job. Looks like they're feeling froggy. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Sending our intel on enemy positions.
Roger. No hostiles evident.
Pujo village is just up ahead. Let's hustle and get to 𝐂𝐴 before the cartel does.
Right behind you, boss.
Looks like some of 𝐂𝐴's rebels are defending 𝐂𝐴's house.
The fuck's going on here?
We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up these supplies later.
Who are you? What do you want?
We're your way out of this mess, understand? But we gotta move right fucking now.
I won't get far. Not like this. I know someone. He lives in a village not far from here. The rebels, they take their wounded to him when they can.
How well do you know that rebel doctor?
He won't talk to the cartel, if that's what you're afraid of. They don't scare him. He's the bravest guy I know. We met when I was working with the NGO. The fake NGO. He was the local guy.
And a few years and a few tons of coke later, he introduces you to the rebels.
He needed medicine and vaccines. I had the money.
I don't get you. What do you get out of playing both sides?
Hell if I know. I came to Bolivia to help people. That's all I was trying to do.
You've gotta hold on, Gringa. We've still got a ways to go.
I don't know about that. I'm going into it. Fuck.
Is she gonna make it?
She'd better. What were rebels doing protecting your house?
𝐂𝐤𝐻𝐿 must have sent them to protect me. I feel cold. I'm starting to feel cold.
Why would 𝐂𝐤𝐻𝐿 protect a cartel scientist?
I can't. Please. I've got to stop.
Don't quit on me now, lady. Site's just up ahead.
Who are you? What do you want?
You know this woman?
What happened?
Believe me, Doc, it's better if you don't know. She's got a GSW to the shoulder. Can you help her?
Sí, por supuesto. Leave her with me. I'll do everything I can.
We'll buy you all the time we can, but you need to work fast. I got a feeling Sueño's not done with her yet. I called for rebels to draw their attention.
Copy that. A fire team.
Contact. Sueño sent another crew after us. Take them down.
Copy. A fire team has been sent to your 20.
Chopper inbound. Good hit on the helo. You're in bad shape. Take cover. I have a shot. Engaging.
Thanks.
I got you, man. Just hold on.
Clear. How you guys holding up?
What's the word, boss?
We've given the doc all the time we can. One way or another, we're getting La Gringa out of here.
You really ought to let me drive.
Let's get back to it.
That 𝐂𝐤𝐷𝐿 must have sent them to protect me. I feel cold. I'm starting to feel cold.
Why would 𝐂𝐤𝐷𝐿 protect a cartel scientist like you?
I've been using Sueño's money to buy medical supplies for the rebels.
𝐂𝐤𝐷𝐿 didn't mention that shit to us.
How would I know?
We're at the extraction point. Let's get her to Bowman and call for a dust-off.
You let us fuck the shit out of that fleet of drugs. Too bad about it.
Oh, God! What are you doing to me?
It's called tactical field care. Stop being such a pussy.
Oh, God!
Here,
Open it. Open it.
her extract is 10 minutes out.
Oh, fucking hell. I'll be glad to be rid of this whiny bitch. Your little clinic might have bought you some redemption with the rebels, but that crap doesn't play for me. But with a set of lungs like yours, you're gonna be a big hit in prison.
Why don't you just let me die?
The thought had crossed my mind. But 5 years from now, 10, hell, maybe even 50 years from now, when I'm so old I can't even wipe my own ass, it's gonna make me happy to think of little mousy La Gringa and all those nasty friends she made in prison.
I don't care. I'm happy to go to your prison. A lifetime, 10 lifetimes in prison is better than Sueño. Your worst could never compare to his.
It's Bowman. Looks like the damage you've done to the cartel's production network just paid another dividend.
What's up?
Forcing La Gringa and 𝐖𝐢𝐿 to start cutting the purity of their cocaine has caused prices to drop and done a lot of damage to the cartel's rep.
Sucks to be them. What's it do for us?
We got La Gringa, but Sueño still needs a dog to kick. 𝐖𝐢𝐿's managing production while the cartel keeps him prisoner in his own house. Extract 𝐿𝐢𝐿 to an RP. Expect strong opposition. Word is the guards have orders to kill 𝐿𝐢𝐿 if he tries to escape.
Roger that.
𝐿𝐢𝐿's fallen out of favor with the cartel. Let's bring him in. It's time we made him an offer.
I'll fly. Some kind of camp on the riverside. Lots of sicarios, lots of go-fast boats.
This is a good spot logistically. They can transport supplies or cocaine faster from here. How much horsepower do you think those cigarette boats got?
1,000? Think they need that much when they already own the river? You want one of these boats, don't you? Fuck yeah.
One of those legal coca farms.
So, like, we can get some legal coca here? For the altitude. For the altitude, yeah.
You are not having any coca. You know, first thing headquarters is gonna do when we get back home is make us piss in a cup.
But the altitude... Oh, it's getting hard to breathe.
Shut up.
Drone is airborne. I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
This is the place. Let's take this low and slow. If the cartel realizes we're here, the first thing they'll do is kill 𝐖𝐢𝐿.
Copy that. You're gonna get made. Hand back.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Civilians in the area. Watch your targets.
No, hear me out, por favor. I understand how long it usually takes to harvest the fields. But we need to be...
Vámonos. We're taking you someplace safe.
I cannot leave. If El Sueño's men see that I'm gone, the cartel will kill my family. You may have killed the men guarding me, but it is only a matter of time before El Sueño learns that I have escaped.
Then Sueño kills your family. Not the best business partner you could have made.
I'll spend the rest of my life atoning for what I've done. But you must help my family.
First, we get you safe. Come on.
You may have killed the men guarding me, but it is only a matter of time before 𝐿𝐥𝐸𝐿 learns that I have escaped.
Then Sueño kills your family. Not the best business partner you could have made.
I'll spend the rest of my life atoning for what I've done. But you must help my family.
First, we get you safe. Come on. RP's just ahead. Nobody get comfortable. I get the feeling we'll be heading right back out again.
Roger that.
You had to destroy the gold mines?
Hey, we're good.
Sure, it's less money for...
I should have known. CIA has brought in her own sicarios. Simón Bolívar said the United States was destined to plague the Americas with misery. Now that misery is upon my house.
He says Sueño has his family.
You could have led with that. These 4 gunfighters are your best last hope at saving your family. So are you gonna play ball, or are you gonna bury more kin?
Save my family. Then I decide if I will talk.
Yayo's family is in the cartel district of a village called Bahía Floresta. We gotta move fast. Sueño finds he's gone, that family's dead.
I'm on. Eyes up. We got hostiles in the area.
I see a second target.
We got a Sicario, close to the dump.
We're coming up on Bahía Floresta. Yayo's wife and son are supposed to be somewhere in the village. Keep your eyes open.
Check your targets. We got civilians all over the place.
I asked the rebels to recon this area.
Roger, let me get in position. Roger, target marked. Opening fire. Tango down. Okay, we're still good. All right, breathe easy.
Drone is up.
Esa vieja es peligrosa.
Relax, we're still good.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
We're good, we're good. Roger that. Let me get a good sight line. I got it. Moving to position. Eyes on the target. Roger. Target acquired.
What's going on out there? My guest is getting antsy. You find 𝐖𝐢𝐿𝐲's family?
We're working on it.
Understood. Just hurry, okay? It's gonna be damned ironic if the dude has a coronary waiting for his wife and son.
Roger that.
We got civilians, danger close. Check your targets before you shoot. I'm moving to position. I need to get a better position.
Heads up. I got eyes on 𝐖𝐢𝐿's wife and son.
Pero Dios mío, won't you sicarios leave us alone?
Take it easy. We're the good guys.
Mire para acá. Se le pido por la Virgen. Ayude a esta pobre gente.
We done?
Nunca.
Shit, I kinda got all excited
Calm
there.
down, Chewie. Your father sent us.
You expect me to believe that?
You can believe whatever the fuck you want as long as you shut up and follow instructions. Now, follow me. Both packages secure. Let's get them back to their old man.
It's the old man's fault, isn't it? He's too greedy and too proud. A man cannot be both.
Cállate, mijo. Rudy does his best for his family, for the cocaleros.
How do we even know he's with you? How do we know he's safe? That you aren't using us to get to him?
This is it. You're safe now.
Rodolfo.
Mi Rosita, ¿estás bien?
Sí, mi vida.
Papa, what trouble had you gotten us into now, old man?
We just got you out of trouble, kid.
Don't expect us to believe that. Ustedes, blanquiñosos yankees, only bring problems to Bolivia. I may be too young to have marched with the 𝐂𝐥𝐸𝐴𝐧 in '96, but I have seen the scars on the protesters who were beaten.
Oh, eat a dick. I'm sick of this anti-American bullshit. We're not your enemy, kid.
But you're not our friend either.
Tranquilo, mijo. I have made deals with many devils in my time, and it has always been to protect my family, to ensure that my people, los cocaleros, survive. Now I have made my deal with you, Agent Bowman. I'm sure to regret it later, but for now, it will allow us to see another day.
Bowman get what you want?
Ain't nobody happy about it, but yeah. Looks that way.
Fucking ingrates. They know we saved their lives, right?
All I know is the cartel's gonna have a hell of a time making cocaine without 𝐖𝐢𝐿. The rest is over my pay.
You cannot feed the hungry without food. You cannot heal the sick without medicine. And you cannot satisfy demand without a product. With the cocaine production in shambles, our market share was shrinking more and more every day. We increased prices, but it was a temporary solution. We would have to import from Peru and Colombia, invest heavier in meth and MDMA, a very costly and time-consuming endeavor. It would take years to rebuild. I had no choice. If workers were left unpaid for too long, there was no telling what they would resort to. But the biggest loser in all this was the people of Bolivia. Out of work with no means to support their families. All they could do was wait. Wait and see who was next to take possession of the coca fields.
Great.
I heard that.
¿Qué fue eso, pues? Ya me picó el mosquito.
We've got intel on a convoy of trucks loaded with cash heading to cartel bosses in Mexico.
Hola, camarada. I have some very important information for you, my friend.
What happened?
El Sueño. One of my men claims to have seen him.
We've been in Bolivia all this time, and this is the first that anyone who isn't cartel has seen 𝐿_Sueño. Who's this man of yours?
You're right to be suspicious. The information isn't clear, but with all our recent success, we must have forced 𝐿_Sueño to show his face. There are no buchones left to run things. This could be our chance, Nomad. We can force the cartel out of Bolivia.
Send us the location where you want to meet. We'll be there.
We've got intel on a convoy of trucks loaded with cash heading to cartel bosses in Mexico. 𝐿_Boquita is believed to be leading the convoy. Intercept the trucks and destroy them, and if possible, take out Boquita as well.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Keep the guns down, guys. We don't want to... Scare them all off.
There's the informant. Let's hear what he's got to say. Bowman says you've got something for me.
It's gonna cost double this time.
Take it up with her. Tell me what you got and I'll put in a good word for you.
Okay, it's like this. El Boquita's jammed up, and he's got to get a shitload of money up to the bosses in Mexico, so he's running a big convoy up there tonight.
How big?
Couple of armored trucks for the cash, maybe half a dozen armored cars, maybe even a couple of helicopters. Serious shit.
Where's the convoy?
I don't know. El Boquita's being cautious as fuck. Only he and the drivers know the route.
That's not good enough. I need a location.
How about this? I know where you can find El Boquita. He's here in Kawani to make sure the convoy gets through. You follow him, he'll take you straight to the money.
We've got intel on a convoy of...
All right, let's find El Boquita. Not a gunshot till we have the money in sight.
We've got intel on a convoy of trucks loaded with cash heading to cartel bosses in Mexico. El Boquita is believed to be leading the convoy.
I got it. I'll fly.
Intercept the trucks and destroy them, and if possible, take out Boquita as well.
Coming up on the target area. El Boquita's expecting trouble, so let's take this low and slow.
Heads up, we got a turret.
I asked the rebels to recon the area. Bowman, we got eyes on El Boquita. We'll tail him to the money.
Roger that. We've got a tap on his cell phone. If he makes a call, says anything about the money or the convoy's route, you'll be able to listen in.
Got the target. Target acquired. Standing by. That guy's history.
Lydia, amor, I'm almost there.
Listo. As long as they get their money, the investors will be happy. They won't care how they cash.
I asked Pat Katari to see this vehicle. Drone is airborne. Got another
I'm getting in position. Moving to a good sight line. Target marked. Copy.
Got a mounted
Target
weapon.
marked. That's one down.
I got eyes on a captain. I asked the rebels to do a recon. Bowman, we got eyes on 𝐿𝐵𝐿𝐻𝐿. We'll tail him to the money.
Roger that. We've got a tap on his cell phone. If he makes a call, says anything about the money or the convoy's route, you'll be able to listen in.
Let's get back to business.
Listo. As long as they get their money, the investors will be happy. They won't care how the cash gets to them.
That doesn't mean this isn't crazy. There must be a better way.
There is no other way. We don't have time for any other way. You know you're the only man who can pull this off.
I know you're just buttering me up, but I like it. Igual, te amo. Let me speak con mi niña.
Papi, are you coming home?
Pronto, chaparita. I have to take a trip. You be good girl and listen to your mama.
Can I have a puppy? I want a small, brown, cute one, or maybe yellow.
Nena, you can have anything you want when I get home. Papa loves you very much.
Okay, bye.
Adios, mija.
Bowman, we found the convoy. I count at least 3 heavy vehicles and 1 helo.
We need to keep those money trucks from reaching Mexico. Just as important, we need to take out 𝐿𝐵𝐿𝐻𝐿. Killing him will destroy Sueño and Nidio's relationship.
Roger that. I'm spotting another tank.
Escort destroyed. Helos for that old somebody's cage.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us. Sure are a lot of lights and switches up here.
Unidad bird on patrol, watch out.
Clear. How we doing? Got him. HVT is down. Say again, 𝐿𝐵𝐿𝐻𝐿 is dead. Bowman, this is Nomad. We've taken out the money truck and 𝐿𝐵𝐿𝐻𝐿 is KIA.
Outstanding. The beauty queen is royally fucked. We'll see if she makes a run for it or tries to beg Sueño's forgiveness. Either way, she's going to expose herself. And when she does, we go get her.
The beauty queen failed. In total, she lost more than $17 billion. Nidia knew she was in danger. She needed more time. She needed someone to blame. She needed to make a sacrifice.
I'm so sorry, baby. For you, mi rey.
But it wasn't enough. You fucked up, mi reina. I gave her a head start. Because I loved La Reina de Belleza. But in Bolivia, love doesn't get you very far.
Nomad, I've just got word. Thanks to us, the Beauty Queen smuggling operation is such a clusterfuck that she's a dead girl walking. Sueño sent a hit team to kill Nydia and her daughter Valeria.
We got a location on the Beauty Queen?
She's holed up at her hacienda with her daughter. We got this chick right where we want her. Get her and Valeria out of danger. She'll give us everything she knows.
We're on our way. Nomad out.
We've caused so much damage to Nydia Flores' network that El Sueño
Realty is making a
decided
run
he's
for it.
better off without her. Extract Flores and her daughter before the Sicarios get to them.
Looks like we've riled them up. There might be some intel around here.
They got alarms here.
We've got the alarms. Reinforcements won't be flying in.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Roger, let me get in position. Target acquired. Lost visual on the target. I'm moving to position. I've got the target.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
Got it. Moving. Let me find a good position. Copy that. Moving. Roger. Target acquired. Target acquired. Standing by. Ready. Call the shot.
He makes 5. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area. car's gotten loose.
I'm getting in position. Target marked.
Weapons free. Weapons free.
I'm moving to position. Let me get in position. I've got the target. Got the target.
Rally on me.
Copy that.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
Shit. Sueño's people are hitting the hacienda now. Let's move.
I called Pat Katari for some reinforcements.
Damn, look at that. Barvachas Plata mine.
I guess Santa Blanca owns this too now. They've got their hands in every Bolivian industry.
The billion-dollar question is who's buying from them. Oil from drug cartels and terror groups, minerals, they all get into the market somehow.
I got eyes on Nydia and the daughter. We need them both alive.
Mamá! Escóndete, Valeria! Don't come any closer! Cuídenla! Valeria! Get on that helicopter! Mamá! No! You wanna kill me, pendejo? I'm right here. None of you assholes is gonna lay a hand on my daughter.
We don't want to hurt you or your daughter. We want Sueño. You help us, we can protect you.
Jódete. Like I'm gonna trust you.
You don't really have a choice. Think you'll survive in the wild on your own? You know Sueño better than any. He won't stop till your head is lying at his feet. We are your only chance.
I'm not giving up till Sueño.
We'll see. Let's take your helicopter.
I got a generator over here.
El Jefe is a very big hombre, like a monster truck.
I heard he's very tall.
You don't like El Jefe. I don't like him either. Mija, stop talking. Close your mouth.
You don't like El Jefe because he tried to hurt you and your mama?
No, I don't like him because he has no hair.
No, there's nothing wrong with not having hair. Maybe he can't help it.
Stop talking to her. This is all a mistake. You people are gonna fuck me over the first chance you get.
I suspect it's up to you.
You're the cabrons who turned El Sueño against me in the first place. Our life was good before you came along.
Your life was on permanent fast forward and you know it. We didn't make Sueño send people to kill you. We saved you and your daughter.
Right. After you destroyed all of it. My life's work, everything I had.
Well, not everything. Coming up on the RP.
Oh, Carenya. Whatever happens, just remember that Mama loves you. Okay, Mama.
I heard Pulpo ran away. He was washing that cartel cash through their mines and the energy drink company. Without him?
I'm not going to talk.
Good. I don't want you to. I want you to listen. I want to tell you a story. Long ago, there was a very beautiful princess named Nydia. And one day, Princess Nydia met a very powerful king named 𝐂𝐥𝐚𝐧𝐬. Nydia loved 𝐂𝐥𝐴𝐬. He was like the father she never had, and all Nydia ever wanted was to make him proud of her. Nydia was so afraid of letting down Sueño that she even sacrificed the love of her life. The father of her child. All so that Sueño would love her. But it wasn't enough. It was never enough.
You know nothing.
I know one thing. I know that once I sign this, you will be extradited to the United States and you will never, ever see that little girl again. She will go into the foster care system and in 5 years, she won't even remember who you are. You and I have both been there, Nydia. We both know what it's like. We both know the fucked up shit that goes on in those families. Do you really want Valeria to go through what you did? Who's it gonna be? Valeria or Sueño?
I want an S visa. Witness relocation for both of us. And I want full immunity. Trato.
Sweetheart, you get me Sueño, I will give you eternal life.
My trafficking network was dismantled. No more cocaine came in. No more money went out. The drugs that remained lay there wrapped in cellophane, rotting away, becoming worthless. My men wondered where their next payout was going to come from. I had spent years building these routes. Billions of dollars in manpower, transportation, relationships, all gone. Including the beauty queen. I gave Nydia Flores everything, and she paid me back by running like a coward, instead of dying like royalty. Now she would spend the rest of her life serving the Americans. She killed her child's father for nothing. Isn't it amazing? You remove a few buchones, and the machine falls to pieces.
Zumba ya, esto de esperar a que esto acabe.
Ramon Feliz has turned whistleblower and has revealed the existence of a child trafficking ring run by the cartel. Get to Feliz and find out what he knows before 𝐂𝐥𝐴𝐬 has him killed.
Nomad. The activity thinks it's got a 20 on Special Agent Sandoval's body. Word is Sueño's people may be holding it until they can destroy all evidence of him. I need him, you understand? I have to bring him home. I owe him that. These cartel fucks have a way of making bodies disappear. You need to find him before that happens.
Roger that, Bowman. We leave no man behind.
Might be gunplay all around him, but a farmer's still gotta work.
Drone is up. Feliz's house is just up ahead. Let's haul ass before the cartel gets to him. God damn it. We're too fucking late. Feliz is dead. Fucking savages.
His data should be somewhere around here.
Shit, the hard drive is missing. Bowman, Feliz is dead and his hard drive's gone.
The murder made quite a goddamn mess, didn't he?
How the hell did you know that?
Because the moron just tweeted a selfie of himself at the scene. He geotagged the photo in the tweet. Sending you the location. Get there fast and see if you can recover Feliz's hard drive before it's destroyed.
On our way. I'll drive.
When I get back to...
Got eyes on our killer. We need that hard drive. Take him alive.
Roger that.
Shitballs.
Engaging Tango.
Come get some, pendejo!
Gotcha, you sick fuck.
What are you talking about? I didn't do nothing!
You took a selfie with your victim, you idiot.
You saw that? Fucking badass, right?
You think that was badass? Wait till you see what I do to you. Hint, it involves a wire hanger and a whole lot of electricity.
Chingado, man. What do you want?
Ramon Feliz's hard drive. Now.
That's it? Man, I already dropped it off for those hacker nerds. Not far from here.
Let's grab that hard drive fast, before Santa Blanca wipes it.
We got Unidad coming in.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Moving to position.
I need a better position. Hold up. Let me get a good sight line.
Eyes in the target.
Target acquired. Say the word, boss. Fuck. Engaging. They're gonna see you. Hold up.
All good. All clear.
All right, let's roll. Enemy activity. Stay sharp.
Deploying drone.
Watch out. Place is rigged with an alarm.
I asked the rep. Got another tango. Sniper out there. We're coming up on the place where the killer said the hard drive should be. Eyes up.
We got tangos. Danger close. The alarms are disabled. Reinforcements will be flying in now.
Got it.
Let me get a good sight line.
Wait one. Let me get in position.
Roger. Target marked. Copy. Target marked. Lost the target. Target marked. Target lost. Target eliminated.
But Jenny's over here.
padrecito el otro día, güey. El padrecito le ha de haber pedido lana para su absolución, cabrón. A huevo. Ya ves que al sueño se le da mejor repartir plomazos que lana.
Esa vieja es peligrosa.
¿Todo bien?
Get down before they see you. Moving to position. I need a better position. Got the target. I've got the target. Engaging targets. Got it.
Hey, we got a narco. By the stack of tires.
Hey, drawing a flashbang. There's the hard drive. Secure it.
Okay, we're still all right.
Bowman, we've secured Felice's hard drive.
Good work. It's intact?
Affirmative. We plugged a key into it and are uploading the data to you now.
Excellent. According to Felice's blog, Santa Blanca is snatching Bolivian children and sending them to Brazil, Argentina, and Mexico as slave labor. Now we can make his proof public. Nobody sympathizes with child traffickers, not even drug traffickers. Nomad, tell your team to ruck up. It's time to go after 𝐂𝐿𝐴𝐺𝐷.
What's the plan?
We're gonna use the evidence you obtained from Ramon Felice's hard drive to expose 𝐂𝐿𝐴𝐺𝐷 for the hypocritical fuck he really is.
I'm good with that. When and where?
I'm sending you the coordinates of a village in Mulca province where we can link up. Bowman out.
Eyes on the target. I'm shooting these fuckers.
Clear on my side.
Thanks to Ramon Felice's secret files, we now have enough dirt to ruin
Let's go.
𝐂𝐿𝐴𝐺𝐷's reputation for good. Let's bring this monster down.
These supplies will buy us a lot of goodwill from the rebels.
Hola.
This is a message from the Free Rebel forces in Bolivia. To all of the unidad soldiers who may be listening, stop fighting for those foreigners.
Why are we meeting here?
𝐂𝐥𝐚𝐧𝐬's gonna give a sermon to the Bolivian public to calm them about the child trafficking, but we've got the means to discredit the cartel. Show this video to that congregation, things will melt down quick. After that, snatch and grab Cardinal, bring him to the RP.
Roger that. We'll see you there. This thumb drive's got video evidence that the cartel is smuggling children. We broadcast this shit while the Cardinal's giving his speech.
Shit. They'll go from following him to calling for his blood.
And he'll either leave with us or stay and get strung up.
Damn, son.
When we get in there to upload the video, keep it quiet. We raise any alarms, we lose our shot.
Hostiles in the air. Stay
Front is
frosty.
up. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area. Got eyes on a mounted weapon. That whip's got an alarm. I'm spotting another tango. I got a third. Just spotted one with submachine guns.
Okay, we're cool.
Here's target number 5.
rode against the organization in the most cowardly of ways. And despite the poor manner that those accusations have been levied against Santa Blanca and the Church of Santa Blanca, but its sponsors, I have been called to answer these allegations. I have been thinking of that children's riddle that asks, if a tree falls in the woods, and no one is there to hear it fall, did it make a sound? Of course, the scientific explanation is that yes, it made a sound. The tree hitting other trees, the branches snapping. These collisions make sound.
I got a target carrying submachine guns.
Even if there is no one to hear. The reason that such a riddle will mystify children. The real question is, if a tree falls in the woods and no one is there to hear it, will anyone care? And that is how it is with a man or a woman smoking. A man who lives alone in solitude, be it in the wilderness or in his city apartment.
We're cool, we're cool.
That man may have the biggest dreams. He dreams of building a company that can reach the world. He feels compassion for those, for the widow.
I got eyes on a generator. I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
His fear becomes nothing more than a security blanket that makes him feel like he's a good man. But he's not a good man, or even a bad man. Because he is.
Got another tango. Tango number 3. Tango marked. He's a little close to civilians. That makes 5.
En el nombre del Padre, del Hijo y del Espíritu Santo, Santa Muerte, escucha nuestras plegarias. Hermanos, se han levantado.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Sobre cómo se maneja la organización de Santa Blanca. Cobardes que no dan la cara han hecho escandalosas difamaciones sobre Santa Blanca y sobre la sagrada institución de la Santa Muerte. Y yo estoy aquí para contestar a estas abominables acusaciones. ¿Recuerdan la parábola para niños que dice: si un árbol se cae a la mitad del bosque pero no hay nadie ahí para oírlo?
Civilians in the area. Watch your target.
La gente de ciencia diría que sí. Obviamente que se cayó. Y el escándalo que hizo al hacerlo, ruidajo de ramas quebrándose, colisionando con otros árboles. Y esto hubiera pasado de todas formas, habiendo alguien ahí o no para testificar. Pero la verdadera pregunta todo la deja de lado. La pregunta es, si no hay nada ahí para oír el escándalo que el árbol hizo al caer, ¿a quién le importa? Es exactamente lo mismo con la vida de hombres. Un hombre que vive aislado, solo, ya sea en el campo, en un desierto, o en medio de la nada, o en un departamento en una gran metrópoli. Ese hombre que no supera es como ese árbol que cae. ¿A quién le importa?
They got a generator over here. Want to shut off their lights?
Ese hombre podría ser el mejor bonito, tener planes de grandes negocios que cambiarían. Un hombre compasivo que ayuda a los enfermos, las viudas.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
De hecho, no es nada. Ahora deben de estar pensando, pero padre, yo haría todas esas cosas, lograría despedir
Copy.
entre ustedes le han vendido a Santa Blanca sus cosechas de hoja de coca? ¿Cuántos de ustedes manejan camionetas? ¿Cuántos de ustedes trabajan construyendo sus edificios? Este es el tercer año que Santa Blanca pone en marcha la iniciativa Alimentemos a los Amigos, dando comida a las familias.
Careful. Sicario sporting a submachine gun in front of the Santa Blanca church.
Todo el bien que Santa Blanca ha hecho en Bolivia han sentido la bondad y aprovechado las oportunidades que Santa Blanca les ha ofrecido. ¿Por qué ahora dudan de Santa Blanca? Tener fe en el Señor es la más grande prueba. Tenemos que creer y confiar en Él, sin más palabras que las que nos dejó hace muchos años. Pero esa fe que le tenemos y que le tengamos será recompensada.
Just spotted one with
I got a
submachine
Sicario
guns.
over here, inside that Santa Muerte church.
Ella dejó ir, sin ser tocados, a la gente que tenía marcadas sus puertas con sangre de cordero. ¿Saben por qué? Porque demostraron su fe en Dios. Hermanos, Santa Muerte y Dios están trabajando aquí en Bolivia a través de Santa Blanca.
Hey, we got him inside the Santa Muerte church.
Serán recompensados. Así que confíen en la iglesia. Confíen en Santa.
We rattled their cage. Fine.
And the Holy Spirit. We invoke thee, Santa Muerte.
This thumb drive's got video evidence that the cartel is smuggling children. We broadcast this shit while the Cardinal's giving his speech.
Shit. They'll go from following him to calling for his blood.
And he'll either leave with us or stay and get strung up. Heads up, we got an Unidad patrol approaching.
Heads up, soldiers.
Point him out.
All right, we're good. Shit, we've got company.
Brothers and sisters, questions have been raised about the conduct of Santa Blanca. Horrible, slanderous accusations.
I got one narco.
Tell me where.
Organization in the most cowardly of ways. And
Heads up, we got a turret.
those accusations have been levied against Santa Blanca and the Church of Santa Muerte that it sponsors.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
These allegations. I have been thinking of that children's riddle that asks if a tree falls in the woods.
Drone is
and
there.
no one is there to hear it fall.
I got a target carrying submachine
Heads
guns.
up, we got a turret.
I got another. That's 5. Just spotted one with submachine guns. Sniper out there. That brings us to 10.
The real question is, if a tree falls in the woods and no one is there to hear it, will anyone care? And that is how it is with a man or a woman smuggler. A man who lives alone, solitude, be it in the wilderness or in his city apartment. A man who does not interact with other people is like that tree falling in the empty forest. Who cares when he dies? Who cares if he dies? That man may have the biggest dreams. He dreams of building a company that can change the world. He feels compassion for the homeless, for the widows, for the orphans of this world. But if he does nothing,
All right, breathe easy.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
But he is not a good man, or even a bad man. Because he may as well not be there at all. Now, you're thinking, but, Padre, I would do those things, fulfill my ambitions, help the poor, if I have the time, if I have the money. Brothers and sisters, make the time, make the money. With the blessing of Santa Blanca came to Bolivia. The last few years, this organization has made a home.
Got an alarm.
Brothers.
That was the last alarm. They won't be getting reinforcements from the air at least.
And her people. How many of you sell your coca to Santa? How many of you drive her trucks, build her buildings? And among other charities, this is the third year that Santa
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
the Familia Initiative, helping to bring food to low-income families all year long. You have seen for yourself the good that Santa Blanca can do. You have felt it. Why do you doubt it now? Faith is the greatest test of our Lord. We must believe in Him, believe in His love, without any reassurance from Him, without any words other than the word that was written thousands of years ago. That faith is rewarded, brothers and sisters. When Santa Blanca visited among the people of Egypt, she passed by the houses of the faithful. She passed by those who demonstrated the faith of God.
I got a Sicario over here, just near the Santa Muerte church.
Santa Blanca entered their houses, and she took their firstborn sons for God. Brothers and sisters, Santa Blanca, God, is working through Santa Blanca here in Bolivia.
I asked the rebels to wreak 𝐖𝐢𝐥𝐻𝐿.
This is the biggest revival I've ever been to.
After we show the evidence, we'll need to move fast or this crowd becomes a problem. Hooah.
Hooah. Hooah.
You will have your friends. You will have people to make up lies about you. But you can see for yourselves. You know from your own experience.
Got it. I need to get a better position.
Venerate Santa Muerte, that people envy and
Copy.
hate
Target
what
acquired.
says that they do not understand. Santa Muerte accepts everyone, sinner and saint alike. There is always room for you in our congregation. The Holy See cannot understand things. These men, mere mortals like yourself, would judge whether or not you are qualified to worship God. They would label your veneration of Santa Muerte.
I got a narco over here. There, next to the Santa Muerte church.
Pages of the Bible itself. They would label your adoration of Santa Muerte Satanism, paganism. They would dismiss it as false religion. But that jealousy and that hate do not shake your faith in Santa Muerte. And lies conducted by cowards.
I'm getting in position.
Moving to a good
Hold
sight
up.
line.
Let me get a good sight target. Target marked.
Unidad bird approaching.
Ready to engage.
Stay down.
Okay, we're still good.
Sobre cómo se maneja la organización de Santa Blanca. Cobardes que no dan la cara han hecho escandalosas.
Check your targets. We got civilians all over. Check your targets. We got civilians in the area.
Y yo estoy aquí para contestar a estas
I
abominables.
asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
¿Recuerdan la parábola para niños que dice: si un árbol se cae a la mitad del bosque, pero no hay nadie ahí para uno, se cayó realmente? La gente de ciencia diría que sí.
I'm moving to position.
Let me get in position.
Wait one. Let me get in position.
Ruidajo de ramas quebrando.
Target acquired. Copy. Target marked. Say the word, boss.
Y esto hubiera pasado de todas, habiendo alguien ahí o no.
That's one less bad guy.
La deja de lado. La pregunta es, si no hay nada ahí para oír el escándalo que da el juicio, haga su tiempo. Es exactamente lo mismo con la vida de hombre. Un hombre que vive aislado, solo,
Enemy activity nearby.
¿A quién le importa si muere? Ese hombre podría ser el mejor. Tener planes de grandes negocios que cambiarían. Un hombre compasivo.
Remember, low and slow. Let's find the broadcast terminal and start the upload.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
Moving to position. Let me find a good position. Roger. Target acquired. Eyes on the target.
File uploaded. Get ready. All hell's about to break loose.
What is this?
Fire, fire, fire!
We cannot stand for this.
Grab this asshole before the crowd gets him.
To labor under extremely hard conditions. The lucky ones go to work 8 to 9 days in plantations. Those who are not so lucky are sent to work.
Easy. Come here.
In the name of God.
God's got nothing to do with this, Cardinal. It's over. You want to get out of here in one piece, we're your only option. Understand?
Yes. Yes, of course. Anything you say. Just get me out of here.
Buckle up, people.
Keep it moving, Padre.
Padre, don't you dare use that term of respect to patronize me. I give people a spiritual guidance. My congregation numbers are in the thousands.
A congregation in a church bought and paid for by the cartel. Quédate quieto.
I'll fly. Okay, let's focus on the mission.
I brought the congregation to Sueño because he's a true believer. He knows that I bring the true word of God.
Ain't vanity one of those 7 sins, Padre?
I am no longer wasting my time talking to you. The lips of wisdom are closed, except to the ears of understanding. You are too small-minded to understand.
These mausoleums look cute in comparison to the others.
SB built them for their buchones. I've got a healthy enough ego to say I want something like this when I die.
What are you, a SEAL? Because I don't know any quiet professionals who'd need something like this.
Amigo, we were so proud to hear back at Paris speech on SBC Radio.
Our priest has taken a vow of silence.
You should actually read that when you're in prison.
La conozco. No te apures. If a sinner chooses to worship at my church, If he chooses to pray with me, it is my duty to God to help the flock find its way. It does not make me a criminal.
No. Money laundering makes you a criminal. Your church is built on a foundation of trafficking in white powder and kids.
Usted no entiende. I felt horrible about those children.
If that's true, then confess. Right here, with me. Absolve yourself of your sins.
May God forgive me.
In
En
the
el
name of
nombre
the Father,
del Padre,
and of
del
the
Hijo,
Son,
y del
and of the
Espíritu
Holy
Santo.
Ghost.
The image was broken. The dream was crumbling. My church was dying out. Many of my men were leaving me. The campesinos were no longer afraid to slander my name. Those who hated me said I did all of this out of pride. The mausoleum, the websites, the Bible. They said I did it out of vanity. But if they could have seen it, if everyone could have seen my dream, they would have understood. I did it for them, for the sicarios, the farmers, the miners. I did it so they would dream of a better life for themselves, so they could envision how great they could become, how great they could make Santa Blanca, and how great Santa Blanca could make them. But when you get a glimpse behind the curtain, then you realize that the magic is nothing more than smoke and mirrors, and the glory which you once aspired to is nothing but a sham.
Influence. We have intel pointing to the possible location of Agent Sandoval's remains. Search the area, and if you find his body, mark it for retrieval. Let's do what we can to bring Sandoval home.
All right, good to go.
seen anything like this since I was in the sandbox.
Sandbags, barbed wire, observation posts. The rebels must be giving Santa Blanca hell. Bet these cartel assholes never thought they'd be spending their time dodging snipers and IEDs. Karma sure can be a bitch sometimes. Roger that, moving. Target acquired. That tango's done. We got hostiles in the area. We got a Sicario. There, next to the turret.
Drone. The signal's all bad. They're jamming the drone.
Call the rebels for a diversion.
The drone's fucked up. They're jamming us. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Fucking murder.
This is our AO. Ain't the first time we've had to recover the dead. You know what to look for.
Hold up, they're gonna see you. Roger, let me get in position. Down, you're giving yourself away. We rattled somebody's cage. Target marked. Taking the shot. Target is down.
Christ, you smell that?
Esto es justito lo que quería. Comidita para las armas.
Rebels in Santa Blanca are throwing lead. Move, it's gonna blow!
This guy's too old to be Sandoval.
Shit! Hang on.
Fucking hell! We're clear. Y'all good?
I got their Jenny over here.
Power's down. Closed container up ahead. Watch my 6.
Got you.
Got him. He's here.
Fuck. Sad to see a man like that end up like this. His kin will be glad we found him.
Bowman will too. Bowman, we've located Sandoval's body. I'm sending you the location now.
Thank you. I'll send a team to pick him up. Just want to make sure he gets home.
Unfortunately, I know the feeling. Nomad out. Got something in there. Checking it out.
Hola, caballeros. You four are causing me more trouble than I've ever had in Bolivia.
The pleasure's all ours, Sueño. But if you like, we can end this right now. Just turn yourself in.
All this trouble for Ricky Sandoval. A cabron who was little more than a corrupt policeman. You have no idea what is really going on. I can give you the truth about Sandoval.
Enough bullshit.
I have evidence, an audio recording of Ricky Sandoval confessing his greatest sin. Then you will see that your whole mission, your entire reason for being here, is based on a lie.
Are you really this desperate to save your own ass? More lies?
I am many things, but a liar is not one of them. Listen to the audio recording yourself. There will be no tricks, but I doubt you will have much reason to come after me once you hear what Sandoval has to say.
El Sueño's offering to give us Agent Sandoval's recorded confession. It's probably a trap, but we can't afford not to check it out.
Hang on, I'll drive.
Dad's helper. Stay low.
I can't see squat. My drone's being jammed. I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
Hold up, we got hostile activity. Look alive, we got company.
Eyes on the sniper. Signal's all bad. They're jamming the drone. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area. Got eyes on a mounted weapon.
Okay, we're cool.
Eyes on a cartel heavy machine gunner. By the stack of tires.
Rally on me.
Roger, moving.
Sueño said the audio recorder is here. Exercise some extreme caution, people. We have no idea what we're walking into. I asked the rebels to recon an area for us. I see a second target.
Hang back. That tango might spot you.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Got it. Moving. Got the target. He's down. Okay, all clear.
We'll let the rebels know where to find these supplies. They can pay us back later.
You're going to die, Ricky. Even if Yuri and Bolito stop. If they stop giving you pain right at this moment, you'd still die.
Yeah. I figured as much.
We already know the truth. But I want to know why. Tell me, Ricky. Then I promise I will make the pain go away.
All right, Jefe. It's a little too late for my confession to do you any good, so I chalk this up to professional courtesy. It was me. I blew up the embassy in La Paz.
You blew up the U.S. Embassy in La Paz?
Yeah. And it wasn't some DEA or CIA false flag bullshit. The rebels helped with the op, but it was me.
Why bomb your own embassy?
I had no choice. My bosses were gonna pull me out of Bolivia. No one gave a shit about what you were doing down here. No one wanted to commit any resources
We've got enemy activity nearby.
to stopping you assholes. I needed them to pay attention.
Santa Blanca LT. There, on the terrace.
And for that, I needed theater. And people don't pay attention to theater unless somebody dies.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
Hey, we got him over by the soccer field. Moving to position. Shit, eyes on the target. Fuck. I
How is this shit possible? What do you want to do, boss?
Send it to Bowman. Then ask him for some goddamn truth. Bowman, you there?
Yes.
What the fuck is going on?
Nomad, I don't know what to say.
You could start with the goddamn truth. Did you know Ricky bombed the Wait.
That was fucking close.
Nomad, this is Matchwood.
This is Nomad. Go ahead.
I'm in position. Here are my coordinates.
I'm back. Sorry about the interruption.
No worries. Let's make this quick. Nomad, I don't know what to say.
You could start with the goddamn truth. Did you know Ricky bombed the embassy? Did you help?
Of course not. I had no fucking idea. Ricky, he messed up.
Messed up? Messed up? Bowman, the entire reason we are here, the whole goddamn operation, all of this is a big fucking lie.
You think I don't know that? He was my fucking friend. He burned me harder than anyone on this.
So what are you gonna do about it?
Sueño is still a plague. This doesn't change that. He deserves to go to prison for the rest of his life.
Prison? He deserves to get lit the fuck up and dragged through the streets by dogs. Fuck prison.
I don't know.
You don't know? What do you mean you don't know?
I mean, I don't know. I need time. I need to think. Bowman out.
We've received word from Pat Qatari that one of his rebels might have discovered Sueño's location. Talk to the rebel and find out what he knows.
Firing. They're onto us. Watch out.
The drone is up. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
This is the RV. Something ain't right. Come on, move. Shit. I got a body here. It's that rebel leader, Amaru.
We freed that guy from the cartel.
I'm trying to call Pac, but it ain't going through.
Think Pac and his rebels threw down with the cartel, and Pac had to run?
It doesn't look like there was much of a fight here. I'm calling Bowman. Maybe she's heard from Pac. Bowman, we've got a situation. We set up a meet with Pac and one of his guys.
With Pac? Where are you?
Listen, instead of Pac, we found Amaru. He's been killed. Have you heard from Pac Katari?
Pac Katari is here with me in Pucara.
Bowman? Bowman!
The hell is going on here?
No idea, but we gotta get to Bowman, fast.
Never thought I'd hear myself say this about a CIA officer, but if they hurt her, I will burn this whole country down to get back at them.
Right there with you, man.
Bowman said Pac was with her, then the call got cut off.
Might be the sat phone dropped the call.
Might be Pac fucked us. Weaver, can you track Bowman's last known in Pucara?
Got it.
I got it. I'll fly.
We've received word from Pac Katari that one of his rebels might have discovered El Sueño's location. Talk to the rebel and find out what he knows.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
Unidad chopper, stay low. Let's keep the guns down. People are edgy enough already.
Bowman.
Pac Katari.
What about him?
He turned on us. We were sent here as a diversion.
Diversion from what?
Sueño. The rebels found out where he is. Get to the mausoleum. I'll meet you there. Nomad? You understand what this means, right?
From here on out, Pakatari and the rebels are no longer our allies.
Contact. Rebel hostiles.
Hang back before they spot you. Opening fire on these fuckers.
Open fire.
Get your own. Just hold on, man. I'll be right there.
Thanks.
Show us your fucking hands. Now!
I would. But unfortunately, my hands are full at the moment.
Where is he? I want to see the big bad Jefe.
Put it down.
As you wish. Adios, Señor Qatari.
You have 5 seconds to get on your knees and interlace your fingers before I put a hollow point through your forehead.
You're going to want to answer your phone, Officer Bowman.
Hello? Sir? Yes. Yes, I don't understand. Sir, that is not possible. I am telling you that it's not... Please, I am asking you that you... Sir... Yes, I understand. Fuck!
Bowman?
Fuck you! Fuck!
Bowman, what is it? Bowman?
He got full immunity. He made a deal and he got...
A deal with who?
Who do you think, the DOJ?
Hold on. Hold on. You're not saying...
He offered up the heads of 4 other cartels, plus 3 terror groups that traffic heroin.
His competition. How is this possible?
As I told you, if you have power, everything else follows. Now, if you don't mind, Senora Bowman, it seems that yesterday you were my adversary. Today you are nothing but my chauffeur. Take me to your supervisors.
I'm sorry.
Bowman, no!
The dream is dead. If you're watching this, that means I have executed El Sueño. I'm certain that people will think I went crazy. That I did it out of emotion, that I broke. Fuck them. They're wrong. I knew exactly what I was doing. This piece of shit, this monster, tortured my friend. Killed him. Decapitated my partner. Massacred thousands. And he gets to walk? Sorry, but not on my fucking watch. Given what El Sueño knew about Ricky Sandoval, he would have been unstoppable. Trivia question. What happens when you give immunity to a drug lord? Ding, ding, ding. You get a dictator. Taking out a drug lord is one thing, but stopping a dictator? You need a few more than 4 operators for that. My career, my freedom, my life is not worth more than the people of South America. Obviously, not everyone agrees, which is why I'm most likely now in a federal correctional institute, getting 3 hots and a cot for the next 45 to life for murder. By now, CIA has probably released an official statement saying the case officer in question is no longer employed by this agency and acted in direct opposition to her superiors. Her actions have caused great harm to the continued efforts of the intelligence community here and abroad. And guess what? They're right. I would have done the same thing as them. No hard feelings here. I just hope they don't leave Bolivia. Without Pakatari, the rebellion will tear itself apart with infighting. Unidad will make a deal with the next criminal organization that comes along, and the remains of Santa Blanca will split off and form new mini-cartels, all with shitty names like Nueva Frontera Cartel, Barrio Familia, and Los Hijos del Sueño. Everyone will continue killing each other for that coca. I wonder, if God knew all the destruction that this little leaf would bring, would she have still created it? Or maybe that's exactly why she did. I don't even know anymore. But it's no longer my question to answer. So I leave you with this. In the dying words of Augustus, founder and first emperor of the Roman Empire, have I played the part well? Then applaud as I exit. Bowman out.